Hello everyone, welcome to another pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be who should reach out, you or them. Should you reach out or should they reach out? You have 4 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4. Pile number 1 has this amethyst stone, very beautiful. Amethyst. Pile 2, I don't know the exact word, but it's my Vantage stone. See things from a vantage point. Pile number 3 is the Carnelian. And last but not least, we have the pink agate for pile number 4, which is beautiful. This is one of my favorite ones. All right. Let's get on to pile number 1. Oh, sorry. Should you reach out or should they reach out? Pile number 1. So the bigger cards are going to be you, and the smaller, let's move these out of the way. And the smaller cards are going to be your partner. Of course, roles can be reversed if they are, right? Don't try to force anything, don't try to make anything fit, but my intention was this is you and this is your partner. But if it resonates more the other way, then you know, only you know that. I'm reading for a bunch of people. So what's going on with you? We have the 9 of Cups, we have the 4 of Swords, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So immediately I am thinking you should not reach out, because the 4 of Swords is a card about taking a break. The 9 of Cups is a fat and happy card. To me, it's kind of like living in the present, right? It's not forcing anything to happen. It's just sort of being grateful in your own skin. And then the Queen of Pentacles, she knows her worth, she knows her value. So I think what you need to practice at this time is just having gratitude for everything around you, like the little things, right? Like, I love the sunshine, I'm so glad it's summertime, I'm so glad I can go to the beach, or whatever it is, right? But taking simple joys and small things, taking a break from a situation, trying to take your mind off it a little bit. Sometimes I see the Queen of Pentacles as like this craft queen, and I'm getting like strong craft vibes here. So if you like to do needlepoint, cross stitch, if you are an avid reader, maybe, you know, absorb yourself in some summer reading and just like kick back on a mountaintop, and or like you know, wildflower field, and just enjoy nature. Any other craft you like to do, right? Scrapbooking, or something that's gonna sort of take your mind off of this, off of worrying what your partner is going to do. But let's see what's going on with your partner. We have the Page of Swords reversed, we have the 7 of Swords reversed, and we have the Hierophant reversed. Okay, so the person you are thinking about, they are watching you a lot. They are wanting to come forward with some transparent communication. Maybe they were hiding some things from you in the past with this 7 of Swords, but they sneak in. They're looking at your social media and all of that, and I feel like in this process they're also like learning you in a different way. Like maybe they took you for granted before and they didn't see all you had to offer, and so stepping back and looking at you online, they're seeing like all the you know, good things about you. With the Hierophant reversed, I feel like this is some unconventionality. So maybe they don't want a traditional like marriage. Maybe they felt a lot of pressure to, you know, be a boyfriend who does XYZ or a girlfriend who does XYZ, and so that might have been why the connection went sour. But I feel like eventually they are going to reach out, and they are going to like be more transparent about having this non-traditional relationship, right? Having a relationship that is not like everybody else. It's not like the first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes you guys in a baby carriage, and 2.5 kids, white picket fence, and all of that. So But I do feel like it's going to take some time. I feel like if they do reach out, it's probably going to be by the end of the summer is what I'm feeling. And these readings are timeless. So if you aren't watching this in the summertime, then this would especially be a good time to do crafts if it's like the winter time or something, like holed up in your room and, you know, making your jewelry or whatever the case may be. But I feel like it's going to be the end of the season, right? So I don't feel like this is going to be a quick reaching out on their part. I feel like it's going to be once they sort of like see your worth, and I feel like energetically you have to cultivate that, right? And whatever season it is, it's going to be at the end of the season. And if you already are at the end of the season, then I think it might have to take a whole other season, right? I love you very much. Let me know if that resonated. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Okay, pile number 2 with the Vantage stone. Pile number 2. So, I should have explained this in the intro, but this is the bigger pile is going to be you. That's my intention. And the smaller pile is going to be your partner. Of course, don't try to make anything fit. If the roles are swapped, then you know what to do. You don't need to force anything. I'm just picking up on energies, and I'm reading for a lot of people. So, but my intention is this is you and this is your partner. So let's see what's going on with you. We have the Sun. Ew. We have the 9 of Pentacles. I love it. And we have Strength reversed. I could be connecting with Leos, or you could be dealing with a Leo. But I feel like you are showing this... I feel like you're in your element, right? You got the Sun, you got the 9 of Pentacles, so it's like, I'm single, independent, feeling myself, I know my worth, I'm the best, I bring light into the world, I'm strong, and I got it going on, right? And I think there is a lot of self-confidence, a lot of healthy self-esteem. The thing with this Strength card, though, I feel like you might have some impulse control, like you might reach out because perhaps of an overconfidence, right? When the Strength card is telling you, because it's in reverse, the Strength card is telling you to practice some restraint and sort of tame that beast, tame those impulses, and not give in to every single nudge that says contact this person, right? Because... well, let's see where your person is at. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Good, good. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Love it. And we have the Page of Cups. Cute. Okay, so I feel like you might be dealing with a shy figure. Could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. I also see Sagittarius here with the Wheel of Fortune. But this is someone who is a little shy. Perhaps you are a very dynamic person, and you know, that sort of intimidates them. And so whenever you do reach out, it's like you kind of scare them away into their hole. With the Page of Cups, the Page of Cups is a very shy figure. But I feel like reaching out is sort of enabling this person, right? Reaching out, because this is a page. This is an immature energy. This is not the King of Cups. This is the Page of Cups. So I feel like they need to work on some shyness, like overcoming their shyness, and so you reaching out to them doesn't help with that, right? It doesn't help on your end, and it doesn't help them grow. But I feel like they need to sort of practice, and they might be really slow reaching out. Like they might drop you a little like, hi, you know, one day, and then wait, you know, the next week, and then, you know, reach out in a really small way. And that might frustrate you because it looks like you are this big, bold character. And so it's like, oh, like, why are they giving me these peanuts? I need, like, you know, the real deal. I need something big. But, you know, you sort of pouncing on this little mouse is not going to give you that big grand gesture that you want, right? But when they build up that trust with, you know, planting these seeds of like, hi, how you doing? These little like shy things, eventually like they will gain more confidence in themselves and sort of step up to your level, right? You know, they plant 2 seeds, they become the Knight of Cups. They plant 2 more seeds, they become the Queen of Cups. And then 3 more seeds, and now they're the King of Cups. Now they're on your level. I also think with this Wheel of Fortune, there's going to have to be some sort of fated event that you can't predict. You know, something that might bring you two together. Maybe something randomly that happens in their life that causes them to like gain their courage, right? But if you pounce on them, then you aren't giving them that courage, right? They need to be able to face that fear, to be brave in the face of fear, right? And you can't do their job for them. Let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. I wanted to make these seamless. I have to stop recording so that my camera doesn't die, but I should have kept the cards there while I stopped and restarted. Oh well, movie magic. They just disappeared. Okay, on to pile number 3. Pile number 3. So I told the other piles, you know, of course roles can be reversed, but my intention was for this pile to be your side and this pile to be your partner's side, who you're thinking about, their side. But obviously the roles can be reversed. Don't try to force anything. You know, whatever resonates the most is going to, you know, is going to, only you can know that, right? So what's going on with you? We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Staves, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So I see in pile number 3, there might be sort of a tit for tat energy, right? You might extend yourself to your person and expect equal things in return. And it's not like you're giving this person, something of value, right? And you're giving this person, like, you just expect this equal give and take because you offer something of value and you expect value in return. But I feel like whenever this person over here, whenever they don't, you know, meet your expectations, whenever they don't give you an equal give and take, then there's some defensiveness that takes place, right? Like, I deserve equal treatment. I gave you this. Why aren't you giving me that, right? Whether you express that to them directly or if that's what you're feeling inside, right? Let's see what's going on with your partner. We have the Emperor reversed. We have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. And we have the Fool. Strong Aries energy here. I feel like this person, they might have a... I'm getting 2 messages. I'm reading for a bunch of different people. So, you know, different people are going to fall into different groups. For some of you guys, I feel like they're having trouble in their finances. Maybe they just lost a job. Maybe this is what the 6 of Pentacles is about, right? Like, I'll pay your electric bill. Why are you running away from me? But this person feels sort of emasculated by that, right? And I know, like, you know, you're doing it from your heart. You're doing it, like, out of generosity, and maybe you don't even expect like monetary things in return. You know, you expect like love in return, but the thing is, especially if you're dealing with a man or like masculine energy, because we do have the Emperor here. The Emperor talks about masculine energy, and masculine energy, they want to provide, right? They protect and they provide. They want to give you like, they work hard for their money. So hard for it, honey. No, they work hard for their money and they want to share it with those they love. And so if they're struggling financially, whether they lost a job, whether they, you know, quit all of a sudden, but there's some sort of financial struggle that they have where they don't feel emotionally able to give you that reciprocity, right? I saw this post, I think it was on my astrology Facebook group that I'm in, but it was something like, I pay all his bills, I clothe his kids, I do all this, I do all that, and he said that, you know, he's not ready for a relationship, and I just don't understand what he means by that. And so everyone was like, he's not ready for a relationship. He laid it out. He's pretty straightforward about it. But, you know, there were a lot of men chiming in there saying the same thing, that they do need this money to feel confident and secure within themselves to provide for you. I also want to say, dang, I lost my train of thought. I don't know. I lost that train of thought. So for the second group, I feel like this is a person, we have the Fool here. And the Fool is someone who is eager for something new, eager for new adventures, new excitements, and he's facing away from all of this. So he may not be in a place in his life where he can have an equal give and take relationship because, you know, he wants to have all these experiences, not commit to anything, and, you know, sort of like find out what he likes and what he doesn't like. So this person might want something really casual because they're just not ready for that commitment, right? They don't feel like they are. This might be a really young person I'm picking up for the other group of you. They're really young, and so you know, they aren't that emperor yet. They aren't that like big papa, and so they just need to explore the world, go find themselves, and you know, not focus on relationships. So with this group, I don't feel like anyone should reach out. I know that's like, people are going to be annoyed at me to hear that, but that's what I feel. I feel like it's either one of two ways. It's you know, someone who is struggling financially, and so their self-esteem is off. I experienced that myself in a significant relationship, and like no amount of giving or trying would turn them around. And or the other situation is that this person is too young or too immature and wants to have some life lessons to learn first before they can commit to something like that. Kind of a bummer message. I'm sorry, but it happens, right? I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. Okay, last pile. Pile number 4 with the pink agate. My intention for these was, this was your side and this was your partner's side. You're the big cards, they're the little cards. But, you know, I'm reading for so many people. Excuse me, if the roles are reversed, if it resonates the opposite way, you know, you don't have to force anything. You can intuit, right? This is just me matching your intuition. This is just me telling you what you already know. So, what's going on your side? We have the King of Staves. We have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. And we have the 7 of Swords. The King of Staves is a leader. The 7 of Swords is a sneaky energy. And the 5 of Pentacles is coming back out of the cold. You know, I actually feel like the 7 of Swords is not the, like, traditional lies and deceit like you would feel like you would typically see the 7 of Swords. I feel like with this King of Staves, you are going to have to reach out. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It doesn't have to be, but, you know, if that's an extra message for you, then great. But the King of Staves takes action. This is the only pile where you have to reach out and not the partner. But yes, you have to take action. I feel like there might be some forgiveness required, right? Like, come back into my arms, baby. Let's come back out in the cold. Let's help each other. Let's work this out. The Five of Pentacles shows a couple who is outside of a church, and the lesson is if they would just go into the church, then they can get the help that they need, but they're standing out in the cold thinking like, there's nothing I can do. But really there are people to help them, right? So I feel like what is required of you as far as the King of Staves goes is to take the lead and, say like, let's work this out. With the Seven of Swords, again, I don't feel like this is like a sneaky, lying, cheating energy, although that might be what you have to work out. I feel like it's more strategy, right? So there's going to have to be some sort of like strategic planning with this. You can't just like bust in to their lives. It has to be very deliberate and very calculated, right? So let's see what's going on your partner's side. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Moon. Oh, guys! Okay, so your partner wants to come out of conflict too. The Six of Swords is moving from troubled waters to calmer waters, and they might be going through some mental illness, some fear. They might be really scared that they've lost you altogether. Like, I don't know. I feel like they're making like mountains out of molehills, and you might be the stronger partner at this time. Not that like anyone is stronger overall. It's just at this time, they might feel like a little weak. And they need you to sort of like guide them out of this. So yeah, that's why it takes strategy. But there's love there. We have the Two of Cups. And so like they want to reconnect. They feel this connection with you guys. Maybe they're just like lost in this confusion and don't know what to do. But they really do want to move on and get to a better place. They just might need you to guide them, right? Gosh, that is so sweet. So yes, reach out, reach out, take charge, but have some sort of plan involved, whatever that means to you. Maybe that means the way you guys are solving your problems is to lay out like an XYZ plan. Like, we didn't spend quality time with each other, so let's sit down to a meal, every other night, 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week, whatever, with no distractions, no phones, no TV, and, build this connection again, or something like that. Or, let's talk out our problems. Let's not make it our whole thing. Let's spend like 20 minutes each time we see each other, hashing this out, and then we, shelf it and have fun and move on, or something like that, right? But it's going to have to take some sort of planning, some sort of strategy, some sort of system to work out these problems. Some of you might actually want to go into couples counseling. I'm reading a book right now. It's like, oh, damn it, what's it called? The 7 Principles for Making a Marriage Work or something. And it said that a lot of traditional marriage counseling doesn't actually work because it's based off of, I wish I could, I'm butchering the message here, but it's based off of like peaceful conflict resolution. And basically what they were saying was that like you're gonna disagree with partners, right? Like any partner you come across, you're gonna disagree. And it's not really about saying like, when you do this, I feel like this. It's more like making your case, standing firm in your point, and just sort of agreeing to disagree. And anyway, I like the book so far. But if it's not counseling, then you might like read a book together about improving relationships, or just any sort of the swords are cards about And it's interesting, we have a progression, 6 and 7. The swords are cards about written communication, verbal communication. So like writing out a plan, right? Whether that is, you know, to read that self-help book together, whether that is, you know, spending 20 minutes working on your problems, hashing it out, talking it out, right? Verbal communication. But yeah, I mean, you're the leader, so you're gonna know how to do that. But just like, before you reach out, you know, try to like lay out a way to get out of this mess, right? Signs I'm dealing with, of course, I said Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And, you know, these are emotional people. Even if they're not a water sign, you know, this person might have, be going through an emotional upheaval right now and is sort of lost and needs you to guide them out of this, right? I love it. So yes, reach out to your boo. Let me know if that resonated. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye.